Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be talking about 3 ways to find businesses that are interested in your service, right? And so what's the first way? The first way that you can find these businesses is on the internet. You can actually go to Google right now and you can type in, for example, let's say you want to work at home service niche, roofers in my market, and you can actually see roofers in your particular city. So it'll be roofers with your city, and you will see a list of businesses from the Google Guarantee, the local Mac Packs, SEO, and businesses running ads. And you'll probably also see a couple of businesses in the map listings as well. So you can also click on the map listings and you'll see more businesses there. And you can also go by the reviews. Businesses that typically have a lot of good reviews and frequent reviews are obviously actively engaging with their customers. They're doing something right and they're looking out to be more successful because they want to get their customers to leave reviews about the work that they did. Okay, so that's tip number 1. You can go to Google and you can type in the business and the city name and you can find the businesses that are in your area that are obviously looking for services. Okay, tip number 2. Now, tip number 2, you can go to the directory. So you can actually go to Yelp and other directories as well, like Home Advisor, Angie's List, and so forth. And you can find businesses on these directories that are actually in the sponsored section and are obviously looking to get customers, leads, and sales for their business. Okay, and when you do that, reaching out to them, you have a good odds of them saying, yes, I'm open. I'm looking for more customers, leads, and sales. What can you do for me? Okay. Tip number 3, you can run ads. So a lot of people, you can run ads to a lot of small businesses. However, keep in mind that the majority of those businesses will be low qualified businesses for the fees and the services that the costs that you want to charge them. Just keep in mind that, okay? There are a lot of people who can easily jump into, especially with home service based businesses. A lot of people can just easily do it spare time or part-time, right? And they can still have a full-time job, and they may not always have the resources to work with a marketing company that's going to charge them, you know, really not a lot of money, even $500 or $1,000. That's not really something that they're able to do in, you know, the drop of a bucket and then cover ad spend. And so you really want to understand the type of clients you're going to get from most advertising. And you'll probably even notice too that a lot of people that begin to run these ads on social media, they'll have a lot of qualifiers inside of the ad because they realize that they're getting a lot of businesses that are just not qualified to work with them. And on top of that, the reason cold calling allows you to be I would say a better candidate for your business is because you can research this. Let me just give you guys a perfect example of what I'm describing. Let's say that you go online and maybe you want to talk to a roofer, right? And you're looking for a roofer. You say, I want to get a roofer and I'm going to charge this roofer probably 75, maybe $100 a lead, right? Now, I know there are some directories that are charging 85 to 120 a lead in roofing niche. But let's just say you're going to go 85, maybe 75 if you really don't have a lot of skill set and you want to just get something under your belt and go from there. Now, when you have this roofer on, what kind of roofer are you going to look for? Are you looking for the roofer that has an on slate of sales reps ready to go at will that could cover almost, 50 to 60 or 70 miles as a crow flies? Or are you looking for a roofer and say, hey, you know what? I just want to work in my county or my city, my one city. I don't want to go anywhere else. I'm a one-man operation. I can't go that far. I'm not driving 2 or 3 hours to an appointment, right? Even if it's a $70,000 roofing job, that's not what I'm doing, right? And so when you go through your process, not always, but in many cases, you're going to begin to find that you're crafting your customer avatar. And this is what people have mixed up with cold calling and why they're not very good at it. Once you've crafted this customer avatar, you now can then delegate what it is that's going to fit. For example, you need a business that has a minimum of 20 to 30 reviews on a specific directory because it shows that they have some skin in the game, and the reviews need to be within 6 months to a year. Anything where you saw reviews 3 years ago and not many today, it could show some lapse in their business setup, their model. And many times, this won't be all the time, but many times when you contact them, you will begin to see that you're dealing with one-man band operations, okay? And that could affect what you perceive to be cold calling, because here's what's going to happen. Let's say you call a business. They've got 20 or 30 sales reps at will, or 10 to 15, right? Or 5 to 10. They got guys that are, or guys and ladies that are ready to go at will out into the field and speak to the leads that you provided them, right? Or the marketing that you provided them. They have marketing. They're probably running radio ads, TV ads. They're already doing some Facebook. They're on Google. They've got their Facebook pics on this site. They're almost ready to go, right? This is not their first rodeo, okay? You coming into the picture, pitching the marketing, definitely won't be a one-call close in many cases, right? That I wouldn't look for the one-call close, but the likelihood of you working with this business and getting them the results and getting them to obviously say, hey, listen, we're going to pay you, is not going to be a giant challenge for them to swallow. That's going to be quite easy. It's going to usually be businesses that don't have this setup, that are looking to get to that level, and they're looking to do it with pennies. Now, listen, if you found value in this video, okay, you want to hit the like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Every time I drop a new video, you'll be able to see it first. Second thing is, if you need a strategy call, okay, what's a strategy call, Mike? A strategy call is for those of you that you are currently working your SMA business, right? Or maybe you have a sales team. Maybe you have some people that are working with you, making sales calls for you, but they're really struggling. And you don't know what direction to turn them. You don't know how to motivate them, how to inspire them, how to get them to make better calls, how to, you know, get on the phone and qualify business owners the right way. Maybe they're setting some appointments for you. Then what you want to do is you want to book a strategy call with me. Right now, we have a couple people that make appointments for us, and they're stealth. They are really good. I mean, these people are very good. And so these types of things that I'm telling you are things that we implement in our business as well, because it's very effective and it works. And if you need a coach, now what's a coaching program, Mike? Coaching program is for those of you that have made up your mind that you really want to grow your SMA agency. You're dead serious. You want to go from 0 to 10K or 20K, and you want to do it overnight. You don't want to waste time. You don't want to wait 5, 6, 7 years to get there. No, you want the blueprint, you want the roadmap, and you want someone to say, hey, this is the direction, and all you want to do is go. If that's you, then you want to hit that button down below. Click the link in the description below, and you want to book a time for the coaching call so we can get on the phone one-on-one, find out if this is the real thing for you, and see if, you know, we can get you to the next step. All right, guys, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you next time.